Okay, so we got some questions. So we're gonna do a Q&A video. This is much anticipated.
Oh God.
Yes, people been asking. The people been asking.
The people are nosy.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
So I sent her the questions. We don't know what the questions are reading. And this will be a genuine reaction.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, how would you describe? No. What qualities do you like about your parents?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first. You go first.
So my mother, I think I love that she's like, she's a go-getter. She's very direct, and I love how strong she is. You know, I watched her after my dad passed away, and she grieved, and she didn't move on, but she walked through grief as opposed to going around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I admire that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I admire that.
Ooh, it's an ant on me.
Your turn.
What about your dad? You got two
My
parents?
dad.
You got two
Well, my
parents.
dad isn't here anymore, so it's kind of. I mean, he was a beautiful man.
Okay.
He was passive and strong. He had a great presence, and he was a man's man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they call him a woman's woman.
Yeah.
You know, like he was the type of man that would walk into a room and he would just command the room without saying anything.
That's
you know, very man of few words.
So his presence was
Oh
like
yes.
real dominant.
Oh yeah, strong presence.
That's good.
Strong presence. Okay. Your turn.
Well, I mean, we have so many similarities. Our parents are like reverse of one another.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing about my mom. She's very strong-willed, very honest. She's very nurturing, caring. You know, she's the person that I look up to the majority of my life. I've always seen her just, you know, duck and weave through any obstacles, and I just admire that so much. And same situation, my dad passed away too, so I have very few memories with him, but I do remember like everyone calling him the gentle giant, because he's big, massive when he comes to you, but he has like a huge heart, and that's what I really like.
Yeah, I am allergic to everything. Grass, air.
Yeah, that was good. Next question.
Okay.
That was a good question.
The next question is, how would you describe your best friend? So I don't have a best friend.
You don't have a best friend?
I don't have a best friend. We broke up. Baby, you are my best friend. I'm just
Corny. Like, wait, I thought I was your best friend.
Yeah, I'm my best
You're
friend.
the only friend.
No, you have multiple best friends.
I have multiple.
And you better be
We're
careful.
not talking about me. We're talking about you. It's your question.
It's our question.
Okay, it's our question. I mean, you have to be my number one best friend. Like, no one comes above you. That's it.
That's a dope answer, baby. That's a dope answer. I mean, me and my best friend, we broke up. The one that I had, it was all fine and dandy, and then, you know, she only hit me up when she wanted some money, you know? And so I called her out on her shit. I was like, hey, like,
She didn't like that.
I done had family members sit down and everything. Are you gonna ask, like, how am I?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, it's fine and dandy. Like, you can have the $40. You feel me? But, like, at least show some
Check
type
up
of
on me,
consideration.
like, hey, hope all is well.
Folks,
You know,
folks just be tunnel vision.
The
just worry.
icebreaker.
Something.
It was none of that.
Folks don't know how to ask for money now. You know, you at least speak and say, how you doing? First.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how you get what you want. Okay.
Hmm.
What is something you do every day?
Oh my gosh, every day?
You better not take my answer either.
That's such a vague.
You better not take my answer.
I call you every day.
You took my answer.
That's like clockwork.
Something I do every day. Every day, I hug my dog. I talk to her every day.
You say goodbye to Charlie too.
I do. I say I see you later, so she know I'm coming back. I didn't say see you later when I left. So she probably
knows that you're gonna be.
She's probably tearing up all my shit as we speak. Okay. Anything else that you do every day?
Yeah, I brush my teeth.
You meditate. I don't meditate.
I do shower meditation. So you basically stand in the shower and you just kind of like quiet your brain and manifest on whatever it is you want to achieve. So yeah, I guess.
Okay.
That was a good question too.
That was a good question. Have you done something spontaneous and how did it go? Is this next question?
Like in what category?
There's no category, babe. It's just
that's a very broad thing. Like,
have you done something spontaneous?
I've done a million things that are spontaneous.
Okay, name one.
Getting up and going on a flight without having anything booked. Okay. No hotel, no stay, just a suitcase and a dream.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when my dad
That's
passed away,
spontaneous with your life.
Yeah, that is spontaneous. I would do that a lot, actually. I had a lot of spontaneous trips when my dad passed away. I would just get in the car, no drawers, no toothbrush. I would buy clothes when I got out there, and I would just drive to Cali. I would just hit the road, and I would just be gone. That's spontaneous.
Yeah, that is. That's very much just...
Yeah.
Get up and go.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. Next question. Have you done anything crazy for love?
Yeah.
What?
I got married in like a week. No, I'm just kidding. I got engaged.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, I got engaged in a week.
I was spontaneous. I proposed to her in a month.
It was like a week.
No, it was not a week.
It felt like a week.
But it wasn't.
No, it was like a month, yeah. It was like a week. 2 months.
It was a month.
It was a month.
Not too fucking much.
We're not going to put all the business out there, but I'm going to find the receipt. I'm going to do the math. I'm going to come back to this.
You know math ain't your strong suit.
No, but I'm going to figure it the fuck out.
Okay. What is the dream you want to accomplish?
I just want to make sure that I have a house that is happy, healthy, and I'm an entrepreneur, so I don't want to work anymore. I just want to be retired, living off my dreams, literally.
And that's where we relate. Is the kid tired of working? I'm tired of working. I'm tired of those extreme obligations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit. I'm in a whole nother state with my wife, and they still calling me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still texting me. I would love that. I would love to. Oh yeah, like before we have a kid, I want us to backpack like around Europe or something. You know, like that's one of the
some
things.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, some spontaneous shit. Like I would love to do that. Okay.
That was a good. Yeah. I really like these. These feel like so nice.
What are the things you notice first in a person? So call me vain. The first thing I notice are your teeth. You know, if the bottom one is a little bit more crooked, you know, if the top row ain't as bright as the bottom row, like that's the first thing I notice, and I've really had to work on, like when I talk to people, look at them in their eyes,
oh my gosh.
Because I be looking top to bottom, like you're supposed to look at somebody's eyes. I be all in your mouth, trying to figure out, do you got your side teeth?
Yeah,
you know,
that's a big thing.
the side teeth is important.
Gotta have those.
You gotta have those.
Gotta have those.
You gotta have those. What about you, bud?
The first thing I look at is, I would say teeth, but I also look at their clothes and their appearance. So, like, if you look like you just got this, like, your shirt, pure white.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, some people's shirts be dingy white. So, I'll be looking at little stuff like that, like your shoes, making sure you look somewhat presentable. Like, it's just a certain standard.
Shoelaces. You know, like the
Shoes
shoelaces.
dirty,
Yeah.
like
And the shoes, sometimes folks, they clean the shoes and they don't go get new laces. So the laces be a little bit darker than the actual shoe. You know what I'm talking about. They be off-white.
But if we're talking about like a physical appearance and clothes,
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely-
this question. That's how this question
it's
reads.
the teeth and how you carry yourself for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Who are the people closest to you?
All my best friends.
How many best friends can you have?
How many best friends can you have? I think you can have multiple best friends as long as you consult the other best friend.
Oh,
That
so you
there's-
gotta get permission from
Yeah.
one best friend to have a best friend. I
Yeah.
don't think that that's fair.
I got my best friend's permission to have multiple best friends.
I guess.
That's how it works.
I guess.
Cause she was my
Yeah.
day one. Like I'm gonna talk to my day
And
one.
so when you asked her if you can have a best friend, what did she say?
She asked her.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
what did
they
she say?
talked.
Oh,
Yeah, they had a conversation.
it's like a dad. It's like meeting the parents.
yeah, my
That's
best
way too
friend. I
much.
take my
And see, and that's
sandbox.
and that's why I don't have a best friend. Like
Sandbox.
I got some day ones, you know, but them still ain't my best friends.
Yeah, my best friend. I can
I
call
ain't
her
some
any type
special
of
title.
name. She'll be like Callie, and just check me. Yeah, she
Yeah.
didn't like the fact that I was getting close to one girl, and she was like,
I ain't best friend is a special title. You can't just be giving that out all willy nilly.
Yeah, no, that's why I had to have her consult and get her approved.
Let's see.
That's my girl. Shout out to Abe.
Let's see. These questions, bro. It's a lot of family questions.
Okay, well, just pick and choose.
Okay. They're all about family. Okay.
One
How was it growing up as the oldest, middle, youngest, or the only child?
I'm the second oldest, so does that count? It's not really.
The middle.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
in the
not
middle.
the oldest, but you were probably treated like you were the oldest because you were the oldest girl.
I was the oldest girl.
Yeah, so you were the oldest.
Yeah, I guess it was difficult being the oldest girl and like leading by example. But my mom was also like a really good mirror to how I am now. So having her guide me to be an older sibling helped a lot because I don't know. I feel like I wanted an older sibling, but it was a boy. So it was like I was still a little tomboyish, but I'm a
I
girl.
would love to see those pictures.
Yeah,
I would love to see those pictures.
It was a lot,
Let's
but
see.
I think I did pretty good.
Me, I have siblings, but I was really raised as the only child because Papa was a Rolling Stone. So,
No, not be sad.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. So,
Mm.
you know, I have an older sister that's like 50.
Mm.
You know, her and my mom are like 10 years apart, which is wild. You catch that?
Hey, I mean,
My
listen.
sister and my mom are 10 years apart. You know, because Papa was a Rolling
We
Stone.
don't judge.
So
we
she was
listen.
grown.
We don't judge.
By the time I was a teenager, she was grown. You know, so then I got two brothers, you know, with weird relationships. So I was really raised by myself.
So, what do you consider yourself an only child?
High key, yeah. High key, you know.
Is this
I
a
was,
different?
It
like,
was
is
always me.
a wedge.
It was always just me and my parents, you know, for most of the time that I can remember. So they always made sure I had a pet. I stayed with the dog.
Oh, okay.
I had a best friend.
That's why you have a dog now.
Yeah, I gotta have me a little buddy. You know, that's my little buddy. Let's see. If you could change your relationship with one family member, who would it be and why?
Pass.
Okay.
I mean, you can. Do you want to answer that?
If I could change my relationship with
Because I passed.
one
but,
family member,
Like, do you want to go at that in depth, or you can keep it on? Bless you. Them allergies.
I'm telling you. If I could change my relationship with one family member, if I cared enough
Yeah.
to do so.
That is just a question.
Yeah, if I cared enough to do so, like maybe one of my brothers, you know, we
Yeah,
rekindled, reconnected, and fell off again. So You know, if I could change that, if I cared enough to change that, you know, I would
That's
invest the
very
time.
honest.
Yeah.
All these answers is very honest, by the way. Like, we're very honest people. What do we gotta lie about? We grown.
Let's see. Were you close to your family while growing up?
Yes, I was extremely close to all of my siblings at one point. We were inseparable. It was 4 of us total. So it was like, those is all the friends that I needed. You know? If we was getting in trouble, all of us getting in trouble. We was tight like that. So we didn't really snitch on nobody. Shit. We just all used to get our asses together.
Everybody got a whooping.
You get a whooping, you get a whooping, you get a whooping. Like,
Okay,
who did
okay.
what? Who stole out of the... Because we used to be sneaking candies and shit out of the cupboard.
Oh, y'all was bad.
Yeah, we was bad.
Yeah, mama was counting the candies.
She was counting the snacks. We was getting the fruit roll-ups. We was getting the gushers. And we would take it into our room and hide it under our pillow, mattress, trash can, you know, flush it down the toilet, all that.
Wow.
We
Yeah, y'all
was bad.
Yeah.
All the food gone.
Y'all was bad.
We was snacking.
Let's see. Was I close to my family? I mean, I was super close to my parents. Like, growing up, my mom was like my best friend.
Mhm.
You know, I was a daddy's girl. You know, it was like,
Aw.
yeah, I was big daddy's girl, but my mom was my best friend.
Love that.
Till I got older and we stopped liking each other. You know how that goes.
Women.
You know how that goes.
And me and my mom be the same way. Like, sometimes we be cool, but other
Sometimes
times
you
she
just
be
don't
like,
like her, bro. Like, and she's a Scorpio, so I'm already knowing.
she got her ways.
And so do you.
I definitely got my ways.
You definitely do. I'll be seeing them peeking. I'll be like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh.
Not too much.
Oh, so that's what she did. That's what she. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I love you for you. Let's see. What else is on here?
I think we're gonna do one more question and we go in the YouTube video. Last question.
I think I've asked most of them.
Yeah. There's another paragraph.
No. How would you define your family? So I guess if you had to put them in a category, define.
That's like. I gotta think on that. We're very much our own individual selves. We're just a melting pot of personalities. That's how I would describe us. The brazy bunch.
My family is self-righteous. What? It's a very large group of very religious, self-righteous people. And that's why you don't see my phone ringing where it's like cousin. Nothing like that, because there ain't no relationships like that. You know, I choose to be in my skin and love me just as I am.
Yeah.
And if they can't do that, then they don't need to be around me.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it.
And I feel like that's just kind of where I'm at too. Like, the older I'm getting, the more I kind of see myself like isolating and kind of just being in my bubble. Like, it's safe here, it's quiet here. I love my family, of course, but I'm building my own family, so it's like I have to invest more energy into you and what we got going on. So
yeah, she got to invest more energy into driving me crazy. That's what families do, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But this is just the beginning.
Oh God.
I think that's
You
great.
find out you gotta do.